Good evening. My name is Antonio Turner, and my informal essay would be about Ray Charles. Ray Charles was born as Ray Charles Robinson on September 23rd, 1930, in Albany, Georgia. His father, a mechanic, and his mother, a sharecropper, moved to Greenville, Florida when Ray was only an infant. At the age of 17, Ray Charles began sharing his gift of music throughout the United States and continued to be a well known artist for well over half of a century. He was an African American songwriter, musician, singer, and composer. Ray Charles was one of the most influential musicians to this date, and he blended music from so many genres that never seemed to go together. He crossed genres of R&B, soul, rock and roll, blues, jazz, country and western, pop and gospel in a way no artist can claim they have achieved. Although Ray Charles was born in Georgia and lived most of his youth in Florida, he knew that all big names in music were in big cities. So at the young age of 17, he already saved up money from playing from small local gigs and moved to Seattle, Washington. During the next few years, Ray Charles would find himself both making great music while at the same time struggling with the heroin addiction. Although he never served an extended jail sentence, he was arrested for possession of narcotics in 1955, 1961, and 1965. After his third arrest, he checked himself in a California sanatorium to kick his 17-year habit and stop performing for a year, the only break during his long career. During this move to Seattle, Washington, Ray Charles met the well-known musician Quincy Jones. They remained collaborators and friends until the death of Ray Charles. Before he developed his own distinctive style, Ray Charles performed with the Mixon Trio and was heavily influenced by the music of Charles Brown and Nat King Cole. While playing with the Mixon Trio, in 1949, Ray Charles released his first single, Confession Blues. As Ray Charles continued to be successful with his music, in 1953, he landed a deal with Atlantic Records. With this record company, he celebrated his first R&B hit, Mess Around. The year 1960 was a very good year for Ray Charles. He received his first Grammy Award for Georgia on My Mind, and this was followed by another Grammy for his single Hit the Road Jack. At the end of the 1970s, Ray Charles received a great honor. His songs Georgia on My Mind became Georgia's official state song on April 24, 1979. Governor George Busbee signed it into law. Throughout his career, Ray Charles was active in humanitarian causes. In 1986, he formed the Robinson Foundation for Hearing Disorders. He contributed $1 million personal dollars to his endowment. He later changed the name to Ray Charles Foundation. Also, Ray Charles is known for several quotes which enlighten youth and young adults about challenges, struggles, and life. Here are a few. Live each day like it's your last, 'cause one day you're gonna be right. Love is a special word, and I use it only when I mean it. You can say the word too much and it becomes cheap. I really feel that if you're gonna be good, you gotta practice. Practice whatever the hell you do. In 2003, Ray Charles underwent hip surgery for the first time in 53 years, and he had to cancel his tour. Later, he learned that he was suffering from liver disease. This aggressive disease led him to his death on June 10th, 2004. During his lifetime, he recorded more than 60 albums and performed over 10,000 concerts. Even after death, Ray Charles continues to accomplish great things. He is remembered as one of the greatest singers, songwriters, and performers of the 20th century. Thank you.